3 people so far. We'll give it about 1 more minute before we get started. Ms. Balzer, I'm going to make you a co-host so you can help out with the waiting room.
I got it. I'll help you.
All right, you are now co-host.
That's so important.
All right, so we'll get started. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I know this wasn't the way that we wanted to have our end of the year celebration, but I'm incredibly excited that you can all join us to celebrate our Academy seniors. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say some thank yous at the end of the year. First, to district level, I want to thank Kanasha Brown and Lila Mastorovich for supporting the Streamwood Academy. At the building level, I want to thank Mrs. Rudden and Dr. Van Dusen, and the rest of the admin team for joining us here today. For the teachers, huge shout out to all the Academy teachers for working very hard at the end of the year to make connections with kids and make this night a reality. Thank you so much to the Streamwood Academy families. I see a lot of families out there. I'm so glad you could join us. Thank you for your support this year. Woo! And then last but not least, thank you to the Streamwood High School Academy seniors.
Hey, bravo, yeah.
All right, the majority of this Zoom is going to be the Academy video, so I'll share my screen so we can watch it live. Please feel free to use the chat function if you want to share any memories or any positive thoughts throughout the year. Afterwards, the Academy teachers have kind of agreed to hang back and kind of celebrate the year in any way that you guys want, just to kind of get a little more interaction with the people you love so much. So with further ado, I'm going to attempt to share my screen and to my audio to show this video. So bear with me for about 30 seconds here. Balzer or Heber, I can see you on my screen. Can I get a thumbs up? Are you seeing my screen right now? All right, here we go.
Well, hello there, Academy seniors. So this is not quite the environment that I normally say goodbye to the senior class in, but I must say the 4 years you have been with us have been quite the experience.
It seems like just yesterday you guys were freshmen sitting in Spanish 1, getting ready for this big adventure in high school.
When I met you guys, as juniors, there was something definitely unique about you. I couldn't put my finger on it. But I think the end of this year has added to the uniqueness of your class.
But I just want you to know that I'm so proud of you and everything that you've done. And I really do think that this is just a learning experience for all of us, and we're going to be fine.
Senior Academy students, it is now time for the Academy Senior Superlatives. So most likely to appear in a K-pop video, Miriam Salas and Edgar Giles. Congratulations. All right, most changed from freshman to senior year, Sonia Padilla and Josh Leather. Most likely to live in a different country, Julia Bashi and Sam Harris.
大家好，时间过得真快，一转眼4年就过去了。4年前中文你们一点儿也不会，现在你们可以用中文和朋友说话聊天了。
My fondest memories of you are on our annual Accenture field trips as well as going to all the DECA events. My wish for you is to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. Be courageous as you take your next steps into your future.
Hey seniors. When I was a senior graduating from high school in 2008, things were different. Low by Flo Rida was atop the Billboard charts. Justin Bieber was just a 13-year-old still posting covers on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure I did a dance to Crank That Soulja Boy at my prom.
おはようございます。皆さんよくできましたね。卒業おめでとうございます。これからも頑張ってください。
Most likely to win a Pulitzer or Nobel Prize, Zoe Becker and Andrew Valdovinas. All right, most likely to use their Academy language in their career, Trisha Payumo and Rajan Patel. Most likely to become an international spy, Giselle Delgado and Angelo Santos.
Hi there, Academy seniors. I just wanted to say how much I loved having so many of you in APUSH last year. You constantly brightened up my day, and really it was my pleasure to teach you in what I know was your favorite class from your junior year.
So I have here all of the places you will go. Oh, this is awkward. It says, go nowhere, stay at home. This book has been temporarily discontinued due to COVID-19.
皆さん、卒業おめでとうございます。4年間、アカデミーで日本語の勉強お疲れ様でした。日本語のクラスで楽しいこともいろいろありましたね。
I just want to say thank you for being an awesome class for 2 years in business. It was tough for me not having each and every one of you walk into the classroom this year. Good luck in your future endeavors with your next steps.
The biggest peacekeeper, Mandy Mean.
And Christian Rebel.
Most likely to be president, Yesenia Gonzalez.
And Vince Maya. Most likely to have their own TED Talk.
Sharon Celestine.
And EJ Crespo. Hello, class of 2020. For those who don't know me, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm Mrs. Stevenson. I've only taught a few of you guys really in class, but the ones I know, I will always remember for your personality. A lot of big personality in this class.
If you ever need a reference or someone to talk to, you just want to say, hey, Ms. Pfeiffer, this is what I'm up to now. My email address will be the same.
Keep doing your best, keep trying hard, keep showing that Sabre pride. And if you ever need anything, please reach out to us. We really appreciate you doing your best you could.
I do want to give a special shout out to my little 7th period lunch crew. I've never been more honored to lift up that little rope for you guys every day, and you're always a bright spot of my day and always so polite when you walk by, and that's something I'll remember forever.
My advice to you as you go out into the world is from the great Albus Dumbledore, who said, "It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live." And to me, that just means follow your own dreams, go after them, don't wait for things to come to you.
Although essay, a book.
Most likely to stage a country takeover.
Anya Landrowski.
And Jaime Lunacano.
Most likely to be late on their first day of college. Adelaide Ocampo.
And Mariano Solis.
Most likely to be on Shark Tank. Nika Kedzier.
And Carlos Lunacano.
Favorite Academy moment is definitely the last night of the open house where the Academy students decided to take over the presentation and lead. And it made us realize that they did a much better job than we could have ever done, and we should have been letting them take the reins all along.
But during these darker times, I hope that you do find ways to shine light on yourself and shine light on others. We need each other, and I hope that you have found ways to do that during this time. Best wishes to all. Congrats to the Academy class of 2020.
We wish you nothing but the best for your future. You have a whole new chapter starting ahead of you where you can take your path wherever you want to go. And I'm actually kind of envious of that. That's such an exciting stage in your life. We are so sorry that your year ended this way, but what a story to tell your future generations.
Some of my favorite memories from junior year AP language are the protest poems that you guys so heartfully wrote, our presidential campaign, the motivational speeches, but most of all, I miss and remember you guys and how we became a community and how you supported one another and loved one another and heckled one another.
I would now like to address our current and former Academy teachers, who taught us to become full citizens and see the world from a whole new perspective. You all taught us how to apply the things we learned in class to our everyday lives. I would like to take a few moments now to express the love and gratitude I have for my Chinese teacher, Li Lasha. Thank you for being a kind, passionate, and understanding teacher in the past 4 years. Thank you for always being willing to take a class picture. And if you haven't noticed, we took a lot of pictures in the class, especially when Li Lasha walked out of the room. Sorry, Li Lasha. Anyway, thank you to my Academy teachers one last time for teaching us how to succeed outside of our comfort zone. That is something we will carry with us into the workplace or wherever life leads us. You taught us lessons beyond the curriculum, and for that, I am thankful. For example, during my time in the solos class, I realized these lessons were not just significant to what we were learning, but also applicable to life. Therefore, my senior year, I started to write down the notable advice he gave us. So as Mr. Solomon said, live positive lives and everything will work out.
Good evening, Streamwood Academy class of 2020. My name is Lala Majstorovic, and I am the Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Schools Instruction and Equity. And I just am here to tell you congratulations. I am so proud of all of you. And as you go on to your post-secondary journeys, don't forget to continue to learn. Keep on learning and continue to try new things. It's just important to find out things that you don't like to do as it is to continue doing things you do like to do. So don't be afraid to take risks and put yourself out there. Learn from your mistakes, and I know that you will all be very successful in the future.
Caminante son tus huellas, el camino y nada más. Caminante no hay camino, se hace camino al andar. Just remember that you make your own path in life. And in this next chapter that you're about to begin, it's the most exciting chapter.
To Chloe and Sydney, this is not how I thought the year was going to end, but it was nice getting to know you through this year. You're the only 2 Academy students in the senior class I ever had. And Trish, thanks for all the conversation, sharing your ideas, checking in pretty often from freshman year to senior year. And thanks for sharing the artwork.
I have no doubt in my mind that you will accomplish amazing things in your future, and I hope that you come back and visit often. You will always have a home at Streamwood High School.
皆さん、これから大学に行ったり、仕事に行ったりしても、体に気をつけて、元気で頑張ってください。
I love you very much. I miss you very much. And congrats.
Your dedication, commitment to the Academy, and willingness to make sacrifices is what has shaped you into more than just a great student. You cannot dwell on what you may have missed or what could have been in these final weeks of the school year. Instead, get ready to step into the next chapter of your life, regardless of what lies ahead.
You will be the only graduating class ever to graduate in absentia the way that you are today. While I wouldn't let this experience define who you are, use it to become better at anything, something new.
Most likely to quote Vasolo in college.
Mirelli Sotillo.
And Ryan Ismail. Most likely to come back to work to Streamwood High School.
Ella Anabaro.
And Josh Leathers.
And finally, most likely to be your own boss. Denise Gutierrez.
And Louise Morales.
I encourage you to persevere, especially through these hard moments that we are currently facing and the potential hardships we may encounter. As our lives as students continue to develop, it is important that we stay hopeful and view the things that occur in the world positively. Not even a worldwide pandemic placed as a mountain at the end of our senior year could stop us. We continue to climb and survive because that is who the class of 2020 is. Thank you. Gracias.
Congrats to the class of 2020. So miss you.
All right, let's get another round of applause for the seniors of the class of 2020. One more time. Before we kind of pass it off to the teachers, Dr. Van Dusen, you want to kind of give us a few words?
Yes, I would love to. Hi, everybody. So good to see you. And gosh, I'm gonna get so emotional because a lot of you are on the my advisory board, and you guys are awesome and amazing, and you're gonna do great things and make us proud and come back and see us, and we love you. So
that is all the structured activities we have. I will be sharing the link through email to the video, so you will have that video. If you want to pass it along to anyone that couldn't make it, please do so. From the bottom of our hearts, Academy seniors, thank you. Thank you so much for everything. So I will hand it over. I'm going to stop crying. I'm going to leave it to the teachers if anyone wants to fill in and maybe say a few words for the kids, or if any kids want to say anything.
First off, Mr. Waypole, we'd like to say thank you for putting that video together for us on behalf of the teachers and everyone to the senior class. That was awesome, and we know it took a lot of work. So awesome job. Thank you.
Thanks for your help. If only there was like a long-winded 40-something senior teacher that could give a few words.
Miss Solo, that was your cue?
Yeah, I guess that's me, right? Well, I would tell the prom story, but half of you already heard it, and you know, it's not really appropriate. But again, you know, you guys are an extremely unique class, not just because of what happens to all of us, but you guys were always, you know, willing to accept other people's views and other ways of thinking. I mean, you guys have to navigate a very difficult world with a lot of different, you know, vectors of information coming at you. And as you guys are only 17, 18 years old, you're already really, really good at it. And I want you to know that I believe in my heart that you guys will be perfectly fine going forward in your next, you know, step, wherever life takes you. We are done preparing you. You guys are fully prepared to move on. And I mean that for every single one of you. You guys are awesome. You're a lot of fun to have. I'll miss you.
I do want to give a shout out to Marielle. Thank you so much for making that speech. Making a senior speech is hard enough as it is, let alone during these times. So thank you very much for that.
It was sincerely an honor to do that, and I just want to say thank you once again to my classmates, my teachers, Ms. Van Dusen, and all of the admin that's here today. Thank you so much for being supportive and for doing all that you have done in the past 4 years and for this. Love you guys. One thing that I want to point out about this academy class in particular is how much you guys have heart and how much you care and your social awareness. Starting in your freshman, sophomore world studies classes when you brought the museum, the Genocide Museum, to our library and brought such a level of awareness and started the Make the Change Club, and following a lot of you guys through NHS, through senior year and student council. You're always willing to step up and get behind a cause, and you were so philanthropic and just had so much heart. And I know as a sponsor for a lot of activities, I'm really gonna miss that next year because I could always depend on you guys. And you're just a really good class with a lot of heart, and I love you guys.
I'm gonna jump on to Ms. Fernstrom's bandwagon too, because as I was sitting here saying, I had a really small class of AP seniors this year, and it was probably one of my favorite classes of all times to have ever taught at Streamer High School. And I've been teaching for quite some time, and you guys all know that I individually love you. But if my little small AP class is a representation of the academy class as a whole, then you guys are amazing people. And then as I was going through the slideshow this week with Mr. Waypole working on some things, I realized so many of you I did know. You were all the freshman experience leaders. You were all in NHS. You've all been part of class councils and student councils, that you guys are such active members in our streaming community, I'm sure the community at large. And so what Ms. Fernstrom said was absolutely correct. We are going to miss you guys greatly at Streamer High School for all of your social endeavors and things that you did here at our school.
Okay, someone say something funny now.
Oh, Ms. Porto couldn't her screen from the tears, so she did post something in the chat there. Well, to further delay any more Zoom awkwardness, we'll kind of formally end it here. But if anyone wants to stay on to talk and maybe interact with some of your teachers or fellow students, please feel free to do so. This is your time.
So, how's everyone doing? Nobody's talking and it's scaring me. You guys
Hi,
are all
EJ. I'll talk to you.
Hi.
I thought this was awkward for a minute. Thank you.
Leave it to EJ to speak up. Ooh, ooh.
Right.
Good job, EJ.
Forever leader.
Thank you.
I'm actually about to go have dinner now, so I'm gonna go sign out.
Have a good
We
day.
love you. Bye, EJ.
Love you.
So much with silence. I'm going. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, all. Thank you for a great first year. And I said first year, meaning there will be a second as Academy Director. Really, really appreciate it.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm touched.
I will be signing off now, but Ms. Balzer is the co-host, so please stay on as long as you feel necessary to.
We're just going to keep partying here in the Zoom world.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, Miss Redden.